If any stage of your life it felt like a never-ending loop of struggle, heartbreak or failure, it wasn't bad luck, it was karma keeping you in class until you learned that particular lesson. You can't heal addiction, trauma or disease with the same mindset, the same emotions and the same habits that created the addiction, the trauma or the disease in the first place. If life hasn't gone your way, it's time to change who you are at your core. Break the cycle, change your character and transform your reality, because your life will keep repeating itself. It will keep you stuck in Groundhog Day, will keep you in the same story until you get it right. If you've ever felt like you're living the same problems over and over, different people, same betrayals, different jobs, same toxic bosses, different relationship, same heartbreak, that's not bad luck, that's karma. If you can recognize your toxic cycles, and this is for all of us, me included, if you can recognize your toxic cycles, the same patterns, the same emotional pain, the same excuses, it will bring you to a point of understanding that life isn't doing this to us, we are creating it. If you have the same thoughts, reactions and emotional defaults that you always had, you're destined to repeat the past. We're destined to repeat the past until we change our character. If you want a new life, you have to become a new person. You can't heal with the same mindset that made you sick. If your health is struggling, your stress, your emotions and your self-worth need an upgrade. You can't escape toxic cycles with the same emotional patterns. If you keep attracting narcissists, takers and drama, your boundaries and your self-respect need a reboot. You can't change your future by holding on to your past, and you can't change your future by arguing that you are right, even if you are right. If you're still bitter, still blaming, and still waiting for someone else to change, you're keeping yourself trapped. You won't be able to break free until you stop being bitter, stop blaming someone else or waiting for someone else to change. It's all up to you. It's all up to us. Karma doesn't punish you, it teaches you. And if you don't pass the lesson, you stay in the same grade. Karma doesn't punish you, it teaches you. And if you don't pass the lesson that you should have mastered a long time ago, you might not get to stay in the same grade. You might get dropped back a class. You might get stripped of your rank. And sooner or later, you'll still have to pass the lesson anyway. So it may as well stop resisting and rise up now before your circumstances get even harder. What is the solution? How can you change your character and break the cycle? Identify the lesson life is trying to teach you. Life keeps sending you the same thoughts, the same struggle until you learn that lesson. If you keep attracting toxic relationships, maybe the lesson is self-worth. If money always slips through your fingers, maybe the lesson is discipline and self-trust. If you keep facing the same emotional pain, maybe the lesson is forgiveness and detachment. Ask yourself, what patterns keep repeating in my life? What is it trying to teach me? Because you have to change your emotional and your mental default settings. Because your default emotions create your reality. If you default to fear, doubt, gossip, and unworthiness, that's what life will mirror back to you. If you upgrade to confidence, faith, and self-respect and respect for others, your entire life will shift. Catch yourself when you fall into old emotional patterns. Replace fear with trust. Replace self-doubt with belief. Replace anger with acceptance. Take bold action and become the person your future requires. You don't get what you want. You get either who you are or you'll get what you judge. If you want health, abundance, and love, you have to embody the character of a healthy, abundant, and loving person. Your thoughts, your habits, and your daily actions must align with your preferred reality. So ask yourself daily, is this thought helping me create the future I prefer? Is this action helping me create the future I prefer? Is this reaction helping me create the future I prefer? If they are not, change them. You're one choice away from a new reality. Karma doesn't hate you. Life isn't against you. The universe is simply waiting for you to change. So stop waiting for the world to change. Stop blaming your past. Stop blaming someone else. Stop expecting a new life while staying the same old you, the same old person. Make a new decision. Upgrade your beliefs. Upgrade your thoughts. Upgrade your words and your feelings. Transform your attitude. Transform your accountability and your self-responsibility, because your new life is already waiting. The questions are, will you step into it? Will you make the changes and the upgrades that you need to make in order to have it? What is one pattern in your life that keeps repeating? What lesson could it be trying to teach you? What emotional reaction do you default to that keeps you stuck? What is one small change that you can make today that aligns with the person that you prefer to become? For the next 24 hours, act as if you already are the person living your dream life, whatever that is for you. Shift your energy, shift your perspective, shift your old story from being the victim to noticing your part in events. Shift your old story from being the victim to noticing how you contributed to whatever it is that happened for you. How you need to do it differently from now on. Break free from your old patterns. Upgrade your mindset. Upgrade your emotions and your habits. Be the person that your future requires. If life hasn't gone your way, stop waiting. If you're ready to break the cycle, change your character and change your reality. Please like, share, comment and subscribe, because the more that we all change, the more we all rise.